Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Bernard and today I'm going to teach you a math lesson, and today's lesson is about measuring things using non-standard things to measure with. What I mean by that is that usually when we measure we use a ruler and things like that, but today we're going to measure using some other things. So come on over here and I want to show you this paper. I sent a link of this paper to your families, and this is an idea of things that you can measure with. So instead of using a ruler, you can measure with paper clips or buttons or pencils or crayons. And what are some things you can measure at home? Well, you can measure books or shoes or your friend or your little sister or brother, a toy that you have, and then you can tell how long it is in paper clips or buttons or pencils. Well, today what I want to show you is something I decided to use to measure with at home. And what I decided to do was use some of my counting bears that I use in school, and I'm going to measure this book right here. So the way that we do this is I'm just going to line these bears up and see how many bears it takes to show the length of my book, which is like how tall or how long it is. So I'm going to line these bears up, and then we're going to go back and count them and see how many bears long my book is. So I think, let's see, are we all lined up? We're lined up. So now I want to count them, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my book, The Cool Bean, is 10 bears long. So what you would do on your paper is you would write down here, because I didn't use paper clips or buttons, I used bears. So I'm going to write bears. I used bears to measure. And what did I measure? I measured a book. So I'm going to write a book. And my book is 10 bears long. Now, another thing you can do later on is you can measure your friend, and then you can say, my friend is longer than my toy maybe, or than your book. And then you can also find something. You can find something to fill in over here. My toy is shorter than my blank. And so what I want you to do now is work with your mom or your dad or your big sister or brother. Find some things you can use to measure items in your house that are not what we use to measure typically. So no rulers, but you can use paper clips, you can use glue sticks, you can use markers, anything unusual to measure with. And then you can record what you measure on this form. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you soon.